What's going on, my crew? This is Rusty, and welcome to another episode of Rusty's Adventures. And in this episode, I'm hoping to get to messing around on this wall. But as you guys can see, I've done a fair amount of work on the wall, and I want to take a look on the other side here. Kind of show you guys what it looks like. I like it so far. There's a few things that I want to work on changing, but it looks pretty good, I think. I feel like for walking up to this from afar, it definitely looks like a sturdy civilization. And if we were to go out over this way, just to get the full effect here, coming from right about here, when we start coming over this hill, all of a sudden, bam, there it is, a city in the valley. The one thing that I do want to do is kind of, and this is going to be later on, is continue this wall around, because since it's so big, it looks really silly with huge wall and then a tiny little fence around this quarry. So at some point we'll have to wrap the wall around and put it towards right here with bigger gates. But the villagers have been quite happy. I have found that if I miss at all whatsoever the date and time of the sunset, I should say the time, because sunsets every day, these places will quickly fill up with zombies and quickly overtake the villagers. Doesn't take long. But yeah, definitely looks nice on the inside. Haven't taken a look actually from the, go over here to the, I don't know what you'd call it, the king's area. Of course, this is no longer the king's area. This is kind of the governor's area. Look at this guy. This guy is going after a zombie, and I don't know where it is. Here we go. Go up here. If you look, looks nice. I did want to put in at somewhere, right about here actually, or no, I think it was over here, a way for like a tower or something like that to kind of give a little extra oomph to the wall. But I figured, you know what, let's work on getting the wall complete before we work on towers. So in today's episode, I wanted to get some of these spruce wood blocks and work on the inside, the interior of this wall, because as you guys can see, it's a little haphazard. And I don't mind that for the inside, but for the outside, I do want it to look decent. So because this part's funky right here, I want to work on it right about here. And I have an idea, so I want to test it out, of just putting in every other spot. Oops. I need to be careful, because I'm running low on our axe. Just putting these every other block and seeing how that works. Not liking it too much. So my second idea was, I'll have to get up on the wall to try. Well, actually, you know what? I want to make a few of them to kind of get an idea. Nope. I want this one to be out here, and then one to be right here, and we'll do one more right here. That'll give us a good broad. Oops. 9, 9, 9. I'm breaking. Alright, and can I reach that? Yes, I can. Beautiful. And we ran out of blocks. Let's go chop down some trees really quick. Hopefully we have enough diamonds to do that. Found out there's actually a duplication glitch in Minecraft. So I could duplicate some items, but I don't want to do that. One of the things that I really don't like, actually, is people that take advantage of glitches, even if they are in the game. It is something that, you know, I've never been a fan of. I think when there is a glitch in the game, you should try and do your best to ignore it. Maybe I'm just old school, because I think there was this game back in the day called Ultima. And in Ultima 6, you could cheat literally anything in the game, like a lake. You could make a lake in the middle of the game. And this was before, like, you know, open world games, so it was kind of interesting. But the more you cheated in items and things like that, the more distorted the game became, and I think it is a really good representation of what can happen to a game when you start cheating in things. You know, Minecraft is a little bit different. It's one of those things where you could always use resources and things like that, especially diamond. And even if you implemented every single diamond that you could possibly get, eventually you would go through it. So that is one thing. But it's better if you just kind of play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and don't exploit glitches. I think, anyways. Go ahead and do that. It's like whenever I see somebody's Let's Play and they talk about how they put cheats on just in case. The only thing that I do sometimes, at least in this, is I have cheated in books so that I could write them and have them in the game, because they're books that the villagers have made, quote unquote. And I have put in new villagers. So this doesn't look too bad from the inside, but I want to take a look at the outside and kind of see how it looks from out here. So it gives it a little more depth, but I think we can do better. Man, you know what? We're going to switch. I don't care if we use a cobblestone axe. I am not risking this axe any more than I have to. How did... You can build them, but you can't take them out anywhere. Freaking iron golems. Alright. Go ahead and make our axe. So, really excited, or I've been really excited about the update. I really want to start using it, but thing is, I'm still not, I don't know. I think I just need to make the switch, but I'm scared. I'm scared because I am worried that I'm going to switch over and screw up my game. You know? One of my big worries. And I don't want to screw up my game. One thing I do like about the sky is it projects like a yellowish tint on the ground, so it kind of reminds you, hey, you should go to bed. But look how quickly the sun goes down, and I like it a lot better because the sun's already down. Like, that's how quickly it happens. And it's much easier that way because in normal Minecraft, the sunset starts way early, and then you're kind of sitting there going, like I have done in the past, where I'm like, all right, when is bedtime? And you're right-clicking on the bed, trying to figure it out. All right, so we do need a little bit of oomph here, and so I want to try and figure out what that's going to look like. I do like it so far. I'm thinking, what about that? little stone on top of the, kind of make it so it's not, you know, there's a little transition area here. I think that looks good. And here. And here. Okay. I don't know if I like it. I don't like it. What I do want to try now, let's take out these pieces because this could look good. So because we're kind of hooking this portion to it, what we can do is, is kind of add a little bit of this action here, which will change up some things a little bit, which I like. There we go. And then when we do our buttons, did I put the buttons back over here? I think that I did. Need a little bit of bread. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Really, really excited about Ark, and of course Spooky's House of Jump Scares is really, really awesome. Having a lot of fun. Well, I wouldn't say fun. I'm scared to death the entire time I'm playing it. Oh, the buttons are right there. Jeez. But it is nice. Kind of trying to calm myself down in that game. One of the things that I think can happen with horror games is you can get so hyped up and scared, and you just need to relax and let the game take you where it needs to. Okay, so I definitely don't like this, but I do like this little piece right here. Kind of ties everything in, and kind of makes it look like this is hooked to here, and this is a nail that's kind of nailed it all the way through, and helps support things. I don't want to have this jutting out at all, but then again, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. So we'll go ahead and try that. Tell me what you guys think. I'm really unsure about it. I definitely don't like these. So let's go ahead and replace them. I just don't know what to put up there. Because I feel like that's too much of a transition. I wonder if we put lapis blocks or redstone or something like that. Some sort of jeweled block. Seems kind of like a waste of wealth, though. So I don't want to do that, even though it may look good. I'm not sure I want to add that. We could add sort of a transition. You know what? Maybe we should have a little bit of an overhang on some of these things. That way it doesn't feel like it's sort of floating in the air. Looks a little bit better. I don't think I can get this. Maybe I can. Give this a little bit of a... you know what? We'll cut that out here. There we go. Not bad. If we add this all around there. I do like these birch fences. Kind of adding extra support in the middle. But maybe we can utilize it throughout the entire build. So I'm just scrapping from these guys. If we did something like that and kind of tied it all together. Same thing here. I don't have enough. I think that would look really good. I really do. And then another thing we can do here is... What was my idea? I had an idea. Oh! I might need to go back over here. I want to add torches all around the wall on these things. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to add pillars. Look at this city. It's awesome. Alright. Let's make some birch fences so we can kind of finish this look up a little bit. Alright. Can I remember... I think this is a fence. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We'll make some torches. Alright. And that should be plenty to do what we need to do. Slowly getting there. One of the cool things about the update is we'll be able to play around, I think, a little bit with the sticks from, like, when you put glass panes and all that stuff. Make them stand alone. They make these cool little stick-looking things, so be excited to play around with that. Like that. Same thing here. Kind of tie it into there. And here. I do want to knock this out. Don't want it to conflict. Tie it into here. Yeah. Now things are looking good. So we add a little bit of, I guess you could call it padding around the edges here on the top of the roof. And then the torches, as well as these little fences to kind of add extra support around the sides here. And I think we've got a decent wall. And on the inside, if we come around here, we get this nice feel. So it's not quite a protected feel on the inside. So since there's a lot of this openness, once the wall is breached, you're kind of screwed. But the whole point of having a wall is to keep people out, not to keep people in. Unless you're a jail, then I guess that's wrong. But it is a little bit of a safety hazard, but that's okay, because if I was a soldier and I was fighting, but the other side of the wall was breached, I'd want to jump right down, even if it hurt a little bit, and be able to run over to the battle. This guy is really trying to get somewhere, and he can't find out where this zombie is. He's asking for help. Sorry, guy, I can't help you. Gotta end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think of the wall. Do you think it can make any improvements? Dang it! I really, really want to trap some of these villagers in here, and I was like, oh my god! Plop that right there. He looks perfect. Perfect in the marketplace. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys want to make any improvements. Tell me what you would do to improve. Or tell me maybe I like it the way it is. You guys can also, if you enjoyed the video and enjoy all of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button to see more. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and happy mining.